What's going on, everybody? This is Saved by the Spell 2 Game of Saving Throws number 62. What is going on
right now? I'm still brooding from last week's episode.
Oh.
You are welcome.
Thanks for my emotional terrorism, Mud.
That has got to be one of the most hype chats leading into an episode we have ever seen. Thank you guys for all the love. Fortman and crew, thank you so much. All the gifted subs and the bits out there, you guys are amazing. Thank you. Holy shnikes. Oh my goodness. Thank you.
That's how you start a live show. I can't wait to get into this tonight.
That is completing another choo-choo. Holy crap.
It's a good way to start.
No doubt. To a very intense episode, picking up at one of the most intense moments of all time. For that very reason, we let this episode go for us, kind of get us in the mode. It's hard to start right where you left off, especially it's something so impactful as Emery's sacrifice. Thank you guys for reliving that moment with us, not just again tonight before the episode, but in the multiple times of the rebroadcast throughout this week. You guys are the real MVPs, man. Thank you for making that the moment that it's really become. For that in itself, we're going to keep announcements very light tonight. Mudcat, you're the only one with an announcement. Go ahead, my friend.
We'll be live after this stream over on my channel, checking out the new Sea of Thieves update. So that's it.
Bada bing, bada boom. Well, the only big announcement tonight before we shall start tonight's episode is dedicated to my mama RoBear. She passed away yesterday, very comfortably, back home here in Southeast Missouri. This entire week of D&D is dedicated to her and her ability to make sure that a country hood rat like me could be in a position that I am today to be able to tell stories and have a creative imagination, because she allowed me to do it as a child, to have a vivid imagination and to grow up with a storybook home raising. So thank you, Mom. We all miss you dearly. This week of stories are 100% in your honor. Thank you for everything, Mom. I love you, and I will miss you something fierce. But I promise that I will make sure that my little nephews know how to make gravy properly, and I will not let you down. So if you have a drink, raise them high. Thank you, Mom. I love you.
Damn it, Rob, you got me crying within the first 2 minutes of the episode. Oh, man.
I figured it was a good place to get us in a moment, since we've lost one fictional and one real. I figured it was a good place to start.
Thank you for sharing her with us.
You're welcome. last week on Game of Saving Throws. The party continuing their siege on Svardborg, using every single item, avenue, piece of intelligence that they could muster. Made their last play in assault to stop this world from ending in a complete ice age. With a direct assault on Jarl Storvald's main mead hall, you guys have entered the battle on multiple fronts. There has been casualties between the army of Valhalla that you have raised and the army of frost giants that the Jarl has conjured against you. Leifwar still continues to seemingly hold the perimeter in this bubble where you're able to hold contact. Emery's Valas's diversion of undead still containing the fight to what is up by the mead hall. But in the end, it was Emery's ultimate sacrifice, taking his own life and casting the spell of immolation directly on the Jarl, walking forward into the flames, taking his own life at the same time, setting his spirit free as he rose high through those flames, in his spiritual form latching on both sides of the Ring of Winter, tearing it asunder before scattering himself back into stardust. We pick up immediately with the Ring of Winter melting into the floorboards of this mead hall. The Jarl completely lit up in holy white flame, unable to extinguish. Histor Faust, dumbfounded by what he's seen, blown back by a psionic burst to keep him separate and safe from anything that Emery decided to do. We pick up with his decision alone in the back of the mead hall, surrounded by enemies, no doubt awestruck by what he's just seen. We pick up the scene with you, Radio.
Histor standing there with his fire giant broadsword in two hands. Emery, you son of a bitch! We're supposed to go out this way. I'm gonna take it out on you, Jarl Storvald. This is all your fault. Some motherfuckers always trying to ice skate uphill. And now I'm gonna make you pay for it. Sister swings out that fire giant broadsword, ignites it in holy fire. The flame grows as he expends one of the flame charges on it. He's gonna rush in and he is going to swing his axe. Or excuse me, his sword at Jarl Storvald.
At the same time that you begin running, as you muster all of the courage that you can, Histor, running towards the Jarl in flames with your sword, You can see an arc from that holy white flame of your sword jump across like electricity, and it hits and it wraps around the Jarl. And as it wraps around the Jarl, you see it spiral up and carve out into dragon wings that form behind him. Those wings unfold, and you see the form of Bahamut.
What?
As he returns in front of your eyes after taking insurmountable damage to hold concentration. When the Ring of Winter was destroyed before your eyes, Bahamut himself returns. Roll to attack with advantage.
Nice.
With advantage, it's a nat 20!
Nice.
Let's get those nat 20s in the chat.
Cut this fucker down. Let's
Holy
go.
crap. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna use critical on top of that.
Good idea.
Give me another one of those on top of everything else I'm gonna do. All right, so this is where it's gonna get hairy. All right, let's toss this one first because that's going to be that. And then everything else is, let me stack it and pack it with that Divine Smite. Do you want me to give you damage separate from Smite or just all together?
Go ahead and give it to me all together now, since the Ring of Winter is no more.
Got it. Cool. I love this dice roller, man. Burn that mother right there. All right. Holy shit, that's a lot of fucking dice.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, this is a massive amount of damage that's coming in. And then I'm timesing that by 2. This could be a fucking record. 146 points of damage. Divine Smite, 3rd level, with brutal critical and everything else stacked on top of that. No Hunter's Mark, no nothing else.
130. I gotta get my
46.
calculator. 146.
Jesus Christ.
Holy paladin.
Of course, I burned all my high level spells, but
Worth it.
it was 100% worth it. I was as Captain likes to say, I was going all in. Or what do you accuse me of all the time?
Full send, baby.
There it is, full send.
Go ahead, roll your second attack so you can RP it out.
Whoa.
Second attack is only going to be a 16 to hit.
16 will not hit.
That's what I figured.
It's
You know
all right.
what?
We're
Wait,
rolling
you
it.
have your
It's you taking.
inspiration.
You do have
Yeah.
your inspiration.
Oh yeah, that's right. Shit. No, we're not
Everybody
gonna
has
do
their
that. We're gonna
inspiration.
take it. 16, 5, 21 to hit.
21 will not hit.
Oh, bummer.
Shit, this guy's gonna take high numbers. All right. As he runs in, sword glowing white hot as he comes in, it's just a backhand slash right across the chest of the Jarl. As he comes back with his forehand, he just misses ever so slightly in his rage, just hits into the floorboards, stays locked in as he looks not at the Jarl, but his lieutenant. Your god isn't invincible. I'd take this chance to run.
Roll an intimidation check for shits and giggles.
Sure, why not? That's a 19.
This is not our day. Go. Your sacrifices would be in vain. Ring of Winter or not, I am the ruler of the North. I am the true god of this planet. When I am done with you, I will forge your corpses in an icy ring around my finger, and I will carry it to victory. So help me.
You know what I'm doing for my bonus action? I'm activating that armor.
Thinking.
For the next 2 rounds, Histor Faust is invulnerable. As the wings of Bahamut unfold behind you, please change your movement to 80 feet of flying for the next 2 rounds. As you ascend and raise up in front of the Jarl.
You have fucking wings now?
I got Bahamut.
And you brought back a little pet dragon as well. So be it. He will be my first conquest. So, Bahamut, how much do you love your decipher? Just how much do you love him? Not nearly as much as I do. As Diol reaches down to grab you and pull you into his arms, that is a 28 strength contest.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's only going to be a 23. Inspiration's burnt. I got nothing left.
Oh no.
By the way, mods, if you could, at everyone who's getting cards, because it's very intense for me. I have no idea what's been rolled and has come in. So you can please at all the individual cast members and get their attention for cards right now. I would very much appreciate that.
Oh, wait, I got something. That'll add my AC.
Looks
to
like
that.
history, you just got a counter card.
Counter, got it. Putting counter in.
I think.
All right, I'll wait till it comes up just to make sure. I've got an Indomitable. Is it Indomitable that I want?
Yeah, you
It's a
got
strength raw.
Yeah, you got one. You do have a counter strike card.
Got it. All right, adding Counter Strike to the list.
Mm-hmm.
But with that, I want to hit that Indomitable card. Is it Indomitable that I'm looking at? It's impenetrable. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That will make it an even 28.
An even 28.
Out of there.
And new
It's the
inspo.
Jarl. goes to scoop you up. You were able to resist and dip and dive out of the way multiple times. But on the last piece, he brings forth a piece of ice up from the ground that hits you to the side, that bounces you into his grasp, just barely, using a layer action.
Oh! We both got layers.
As you are pulled into his body, you can feel the heat, even if it's not doing any damage to you. You can feel the presence of this immediate burn. As he holds you in his hands like a newborn.
Bahamut, I too have been on this plane for some time. I am no stranger to fire.
Radio, as you can feel the fire around you begin to turn very cold. As you can see and feel the ice building around on you, almost half inch, full inch thick, surrounding your entire body.
You may have your holy magic, but so do I. I think I'll be taking this one as a souvenir.
The Jarl, still in flames, begins to produce those blue flames back behind him that raise up and form in the palm of his hand as he unleashes a sleet storm directly at Bahamut.
Is that cold damage?
Yes.
To be into it.
He will use another one of his layer actions. It will not do cold damage. It will only do force.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. I'll pull that out of his total, which I still have.
So how we're gonna rule this is essentially, it's gonna be like half damage. He's got to Bahamut has to make a dex saving throw of 26.
Ooh, that's not gonna happen. His dex is 0. Yeah, 0. Hold on. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Not even close.
So he's gonna take half damage on this bad boy. All right. Bahamut is going to take 21 points of damage.
Logged. Got it.
Now, Bahamut had taken 22 points of damage. His current hit point coming back from his banishment has been halved.
Okay.
What is his total on his card so I can add it to mine?
His total on his card is 47.
No, like his total health.
Total hit points? Oh, his total after the strike from the guys down below.
No. What is his? Just give me his total. His overall total.
His overall hit points is 47.
Oh, it's because you're using Silver Dragon. I forgot. That's why. Okay. Now I remember now what I assigned him. Gotcha. I was like, no, that's too low. He's got more than he's got more than that. I mean, he's an avatar, but he's still got more than that. That will end the Jarl's turn.
He's got to make a dex save.
Dex save coming in hot here. Jarl does not have a. That's a -1.
Okay, well, he's going to take full fire damage here.
No, I said he has a -1. Hasn't got to roll yet.
Negative. I thought you said he had a nat one. Gotcha.
No, that one has got him into this trouble.
All right. Here it is, coming in hot.
Ooh,
17.
17.
Oh yeah, 15.
15. He fails.
Oh.
And he will take 34 more points of magical fire damage.
34 more points. Histor, you can feel the flames raise up around you, and it melts the coating of ice that he has around you.
Nice. Because I was kind of worried about that coating of ice.
As you should be.
Yep.
All the way back down to the indestructible undead monkey, Kiki.
Oh yeah, there's other stuff happening here, huh?
She's got such small moves compared to what we've just seen. She's gonna start with her unarmed attack. Per usual.
Lame.
Listen, she survived this long with just her bare hands. And no freaking little cool magic spells or gods to help her out, so I'll take what we can get.
You
All right, we're gonna...
want to help brush that chip off your shoulder there, kid?
She doesn't really have shoulders. They're just sloped. Everything falls right off.
By the way, Ruby still has inspiration, Valas still has inspiration, but myself and Radio are spent.
I got a D12 from the community.
You got a D12? If I have anything, go ahead and link me back in, because now I can actually pay attention.
All right, let's start with the one north. This one up here. I'm gonna move closer. Technically I'm gonna be underneath this giant, but for scene purposes, I'm gonna just put myself like right there. Sure, that's fine. All right, we're gonna start with this one in the north, and we're gonna do our first unarmed strike to hit. That will be a 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
Sweet. That will be 12 points of damage on that first one. All right, let's attack again as the flurry of blows. So we'll get another one in. Let me just roll both of these together. That one's going to be a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Perfect. Let me roll the second one. 17 to hit.
Still hits.
Perfect. All right, let's add both of these together. What? Okay, great.
Histor, you have second wind.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay. That is going to be 14 points of damage on top of the other. Yeah.
Another 14 points of damage. All right. That giant has now taken significant damage. RP it out, Kiki, as you have done before, fighting in between two giants.
She's going to be quickly sliding underneath threw its feet in and out, just attacking at its ankles, doing kicks and blows and weaving back and forth, trying to remain untouched, doing as much damage as she can.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
That will be it for hers. Second one for Ruby. Got it. Thank you.
Shit. This is truly fog of war for Cheekios. However, I did see Ruby run off. Because I always keep an eye on you.
She doesn't look great.
No, she does not.
Not like Emery bad, but pretty bad.
Jesus.
Too soon?
I mean, I've got a crown that can explode, so we do have a backup. I'd really not want to do that.
All right, we're gonna burn it. I think I'm gonna burn it. Who else is Valas, what do you look like?
48 at 50. I'm still looking good. Tough.
He's ugly.
Oh, I had all that. I'm still in my
Okay,
buffed up form, so I'm good.
All right,
I'm gonna use
I'm gonna use one of my face steps with my bonus action. Dante, do not, whatever you do not take on this Dracolich alone. You hear me? I'm going to heal Ruby. I will be back. Do not do this on your own. And I will face step over to Ruby Shore's location. You're hurt real bad, aren't you?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get this hurt. Yeah, I'm like 29 out of 73. One hit probably from one of these guys could do me under.
You're not doing so hot. You're not doing so hot, Chief. All right. I'm gonna cast another 4th level Cure Wounds. Please roll high. Please roll high. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's real good. All right. 29 points.
Whoa. Whoa.
As I begin mending up a beaten but not broken Ruby Shore. This will give you a little bit more time, Ruby. But you need to be careful the next time.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I couldn't help it.
All right. That's going to be the end of my action, still held there. Giants around Kiki. All right, first one. The northernmost that you've hurt real bad, Kiki.
Good. Bring it on.
Taking a swing with his axe at you. That is a 19 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Still doesn't hit.
Oh my god.
That's so good. Untouchable dead monkey.
Oh my gosh,
Swings
you're
with
so
his axe again.
slow.
Oh my god! An
Jesus.
18.
Can't touch this.
Suck it.
Infuriated by this, the giant behind you swings again. Nat 20.
Uh-oh.
I'm guessing an impenetrable can't stop that.
It cannot.
Ugh.
You are going to take 60 points of slashing damage.
Cool. All right.
Cool.
I'm alive still.
As dodging, you finally find yourself face to face with a large piece of that axe. Luckily, you're able to duck just enough by the side to where it hits more bludgeoning than just cutting. As you're lifted and swung up in the air, he swings baseball style at your body. That is a dirty 20.
Doesn't hit.
Whiffs on the come around.
Fuck you.
Just a bit outside.
You were the luckiest monkey on the planet.
This is like a fucking Disney movie.
At this point with
Punch
her,
a monkey at their feet.
they don't roll above 11 on her. Like they just don't. And I public rolled all of them. I can't make that shit up.
I'll come at you like a spider monkey, Chip.
She's getting used to the ice. She's sliding around.
Yeah, Kiki once again de facto saving Ruby Shore from potential fatal damage.
I can take this. I'm okay.
Both of these ice giants come towards Alistar. Rushing in, using their axes on her on Mammoth back. 3 will not hit. I will use the rest of these. I'm going to roll 3 d20s for the rest of these attacks.
See, at least one that'll get it done.
2 are going to hit. She's going to take 58 points of damage. She's sustained 118 at this point.
Oh.
She's taken significant damage as they carve into her as she's trying to heed that mammoth back and forth, but they keep striking, trying to take her off of that mammoth back. I can't wait to role play those guys that thought Bahamut was dead.
Oh,
The Tuscan Raiders.
Yes.
Scene.
I mean, they're somewhere back over the shed smoking a blunt at this point. They don't care.
I have a D6 inspiration. I will add that right now. Thank you guys for the D6 very, very much. Seeing other giants attacking Alistar, this frost salamander is going to move in and is going to attack the mammoth that she is on. I do not have frost mammoth damage or attack saved in my mind. It has a multi-attack. It will bite and then it will claw. That's a dirty 20 on the bite. And then its claw attack. Will also hit. It's going to do 20 points of damage to the mammoth. All right, as far as I can see, I believe that is all of my giants that are left, that are down here. It's ridiculous. All right, Histor, I'm going to move you
Into the grasp.
into the grasp of the Jarl.
I look more like a COVID mask, but you know. Try new Histor Faust masks.
That lieutenant, seeing that embodiment of Thrym in this new house of Storvald, it has to vanquish it first. I don't know where that dice went. I can't see it. Oh, there it goes.
Are you fucking kidding me? You threw another 20 on that thing?
Threw another 20.
Oh, what is that? 15?
Both of those will hit. DTD. It's going to take multiple swings and eliminate that warrior of Valhalla directly from your eyes.
Kevin. I named them.
They all named Kevin?
No.
You now have 2 left. To give you a recap now. Of giants versus giants. There is 1 lieutenant left. 1, 2, 3, 4 frost giants left. And 2 of your warriors of Valhalla. Both of them very damaged.
It's okay, it's okay.
I feel like Russell Crowe in The Guardian. Single column! Single column! Getting dirty now.
We'll get them. We'll be fine. We can do these odds.
Avatar of Bahamut. Vanquish yourself from this realm. This is the realm of frost giants, not of the realm of men or dragons. If you were not ethereal, I would claim your skull and your head today for my Jarl.
What a dick.
So will end Lieutenant's turn.
It's not if I have anything to say about it.
As Harshnag comes in finally on the back of Eisendrag. Into the fray. Seeing all of this transpire before him, he flies in and takes 1 swing at the chains on that abomination. Nat 20.
What the fuck is he swinging at the chains for?
Cleaves the first chain clean. Flies around to the second. Still carrying over, cleaves a third chain.
We'll see just how strong your power is now, your Stormhold. You wanted to be a god, but we'll see if you can even contain an everlasting one now. Be free, you abomination. Let your torture ring out and throws against your captor.
Please be inspirational as to that thing.
He is going to roll a persuasion check.
Noted. Let me guess, with 3 chains down, now it enters the initiative?
Maybe.
Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I guess it's safe to say that I'm scared either way. And I'm in the hands of an ice god.
With a dirty 20. That everlasting one begins to thrash. The multi-headed giant abomination in front of you pulls and relinquishes its chain. As you can see, at this point, Histor, its back, multiple lashes crossed around it.
We shall take what is ours.
As it begins to spin that chain around like it's Simon Belmont and unleashes that chain over towards the lieutenant.
Oh,
trying to wrap around its neck.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to the rodeo.
It will not hit with the first chain attack. It will try a second time. It will just succeed on the second as it glances off the armor and then wraps around again, doing 22 points of damage.
Dang.
The everlasting one will enter the initiative with an 8. After this round is done, Eisendrog is just going to remain transportation. That'll end their turn. Chat, is there anything I've missed that I need to award to players or myself?
Oof.
Now is the time before I start another round?
This is when it's going to get heavy.
Oh, we got a dead dragon coming up.
If Histor has anything to say about it.
You know what, Mud? You all right?
Oh, that makes me so happy.
I guess my body count in White Dragons is higher than yours is in characters.
It is. It's true.
This should not be a race
I'm
that
only-
you guys
I'm
should
only at, like,
have.
I'm only at like 2, maybe like 1.5 technically.
All right. I'm not seeing anything come in from chat. If I have missed it, please let me know. All right, this is big. Alistar's going to try to return her tornado arrow. God!
Oh, rough.
She's going to continue to have to use her Morning Star. Morning Star's worked well. 26, that will hit. 26, that will hit. Double 14s.
Get it.
She's gonna do 42 points of damage. Oh, DTD. Let's go. I didn't realize how wounded that one was. That was directly in front of her. Your reign ends here today. She swings it multiple times, crossing its chest, smashing it back a couple of steps, and she pulls that mammoth forward as she's able to tusk it and bring that storm or that frost giant up just to where it's up in height, and she swings again, dismembering it in front of him. She's gonna use one gore tusk on the next. Oh no, she's gonna have to use it on the salamander that's next to her. Has to. Doesn't have a choice. Tusk is gonna miss. All right, that's gonna hold them in place. Mammoth riders are all done in the front. Just our Tuscan raiders. All the way up here at the top.
I can't believe the Tuscan Raiders are still in it.
Still celebrating, seeing the form of Bahamut return in front of them. They're going to erupt in a hail of arrows. (24 and 19). Do they hit?
One does, one does not.
All right. 1 out of 4 arrows hits. It's going to do 11 points of piercing damage.
All right. Noted.
Seeing both of these come, or seeing Bahamut come back, they are fleeing.
Oh, fly, you fools.
100%. You may take an attack of opportunity on one set of them. You can use your tail attack on that.
Tail attack? All right. I mean, let's pick the guy who's closest to me. Tail attack is plus 17 to hit. So let's throw that down here on this. Right there, right there, right there. Ooh, that actually might be pretty close. That's a 22.
22 hits. 22 hits.
All right, that's 2d8 plus 10. My d8s, 2 of those. That is going to do, easy math, 17 points damage.
Oh,
All right, that's going to hit the Berserker and the Mammoth for 17. As they begin to get the hell out of Dodge. On Mammoth back, they're going to be able to get about here. is that Dracolich pauses in front of Dante.
Little red dragon. Baby Dante Alfonso. For today might be your luckiest day you ever had. What a sight to behold. How things have changed so quickly. Oh, Svardborg, you are a fool for raising me from the dead. You should have never trusted a dragon. And for that, it will ultimately be your demise. You thought the people could control us. All of these years, you spent trying to harness the throne of which my own family and flesh and blood is built from. And you thought you could just placate me. Now you no longer have the Ring of Winter. And you have destroyed the constant teleportation. My job is done here. Last of all, when this iceberg sinks to the bottom of the ocean, and you freeze into this icy, eternal prison. Your friend said sorry. She'll send her regards.
Shit!
Oh, that's where that went.
I guess Ring of Winter really is not having this kind of fucking him right now, huh?
As you
Alright.
see,
The Dracolich in front of you disappear as quickly as it manifested. Dante bowed up as much as he can, even in his massive adult dragon form. You can feel the sweat rolling off of his bow.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
She was a boon of sensory, and he betrayed her. Get lit, son!
Dante Alfonso's turn.
Damn. Sansuri has a lot more connections than I realized.
Yeah.
the Dracolich is left. It is time to end this.
Seeing you safe, Ruby, at the moment, Dante is going to move in the aid of All-Star. And Dante, in typical young male fashion, no.
Let's go.
He's going to try to roll his breath weapon back.
Come on, kid. Come on.
Rough.
With 5 or 6 gets
Oh
it done.
no, he's got it back. He couldn't use it last time. Remember that? He couldn't use it.
Oh.
He still has it.
Oh, that's right, because you rolled it back and you didn't use it.
And I couldn't use it. Let's go, baby.
Nice.
Dante is going to unleash his breath weapon on the salamander, the mammoth, and the giant, rolling low, causing Sansiri to also make a dexterity saving throw. If she succeeds, though, she will take no damage. If she fails, she will only take half.
Come on, you're nimble. You're young. You got this dexterity thing down.
No, it's Sansuri.
I'm sorry, Alistar. Sorry.
It's like, when did Sansuri arrive on the map?
Ooh, better than a 7. Better than a 7. What's the dex?
Alistar will succeed with her dexterity.
Nice. Get it, kid.
Because she's got a high one.
Nimble.
Oh, nimbly bimbly.
The other two folks are -1.
Ooh.
They will
Good.
both fail.
And the man?
Salamander is DTD. It will erupt in flames, scorched to the ground. The mammoth will also be scorched to the ground. And with 2 points to spare, so will the other giant.
Hell yeah.
As Dante erupts in flames, scorching the earth below. Alistar getting back up on the saddle of the mammoth, back flipping off of it, down onto the ground, roasting everything in sight.
Backflip. Who does she think she is? Ruby Shore? Get out of here.
Did you really need to kill it as well? You have so much to learn, Dante. All right. We're going to take our first break after Valas' turn. We have Urgeron, Ruby, and then Valas. So we're going to get through that full first round.
Cool. This combat order's ridiculous.
Silly.
We get through like 1-2 rounds an episode now.
But it's about to come to a head.
Yes,
Same.
it's getting shorter each time.
So many dead bodies on this field, dude.
Dang.
This is just the first round. I haven't even gone yet.
Hey, next time. Never mind.
Can
Good
you
talk shit,
roll
though.
Relentless at any point in time to re-roll your initiative?
Yeah.
Okay. Just thinking of that. I noticed I'm an 8, and I don't want to be an 8 anymore.
DTD on this first giant from your Warrior of Valhalla. Going to take 2 swings.
Nice.
There's just the one left behind Kiki now. All right, this Warrior of Valhalla is gonna step up, do the same song and dance. 13, that will hit. 17, that will hit. They will do another 48 points of damage. 79 done on that last giant that's in the front. Yeah, the other one is done. That's it. You have 2 of them left. Wow, you had a big swing on that round. Now the odds are in your favor. Ruby Shore.
Hi. Fuck. How do we want to play this? Okay, we got this one over here. We're going in. Just set myself right there. You guys actually surprised? I hope not. All right. Pulling out her blades. We are going to first hit with that.
Can I pause you for 1 second?
Yeah.
I have second wind, and do I have death strike as well? Oh, let's go. Thank you guys. Thank you. Anything else anyone miss? Okay, go ahead. Sorry for interrupting.
No, we're good. All right. We're gonna hit first with our dancing rapier. That is going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 will hit.
Cool. That's gonna be 4 points of damage.
How many?
4.
Oh,
Piercing
God.
damage.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Shut up.
Poke him with your finger.
Tight
Okay,
roll.
shut up.
Tight roll.
We're gonna do our second hit, and we're going to apply defensive flourish on it as well. Okay, that is the 20. Oh, sorry, that's a nat 20.
Nat 20!
This is
Let's
nat
get some
20.
nat 20s in the chat!
This is a nat 20.
Let's
Okay,
go!
that's great.
Nice,
That is
nice.
great. Since I'm also playing my defensive flourish, which adds a d10 to the attack, do I add that with it and double it, or is it just the straight up and then I add the d10 on top of it?
It's a nat 20. You just double your dice.
Okay, all together. Sweet.
Just remember, just double your dice on nat 20s.
Cool. Why can't I add?
Namesake. You know how to put it in emote only mode? Put it in emote only, and I want to see nothing but a wall of nat 20s.
All right, that is going to be 38 points of damage then. Please do something.
38 points of damage.
Yes.
It does significant damage, but it
Sweet.
is still standing.
Fuck.
Think you can end me that quickly?
As it spits blood onto the ground.
Ugh. Great.
It's looking on death's door.
That's all I got. Okay, I've got 2 cards I'd like to burn. Can I do a second wind as my bonus action and then use a relentless to reroll my initiative?
Gotta choose one.
Okay, I'm gonna start with. I'm gonna use relentless. Yeah, I'm gonna reroll my initiative. Here. There's going to be a dirty 20. Sweet. All right, we'll get our second shot at this guy in a second.
Dude, that's a dope use of it in big battles.
Perfect. You just wait. I'm not finished with you yet.
Valas.
Okay. Still all hopped up on Mountain Dew. Adventure's transformation still roiding out. Looking around on the back of Loki. Spinning in circles, looking over the battlefield with the dead bodies. Gonna see what looks like the only body up. Watching these guys try to smash Kiki. So he's gonna charge Loki straight in and just try to pounce on this giant with Loki at the same time, bringing those swords in.
Go for it.
All right, so roll Loki first. That will be pack tactics. 22 to hit.
22
on the
will
bite.
hit.
Okay. So 11 points of damage there.
DTD for Loki.
All right.
Get it.
So Valas is going to, as Loki pounces up, he's not even going to get a chance to bring his sword, so he's still riding on the back, but Giant's just going to fall down, and Loki's going to be staying on top, and he's going to look over at Kiki. He's just say, "With me!" and offer out a hand to have Kiki get on Loki with him.
Yes! He's going to take it.
And then I guess I'm going to...
I thought you'd never ask.
I don't really have anything I can do for my action. Hold on.
She's gonna sit on top of Loki's head, holding on to the ears.
So, how much movement was that? 30? Yeah, I guess that's all I'm gonna do. Yeah, because Valas can't really do anything here, so for an action, so we're just picking up Kiki, and I'm gonna take the extra, I guess 20. Well, how high is this wall?
Hold your action.
All right, I will hold my action then to attack with my swords.
You can just say general.
Okay, I'm holding it.
Just holding an attack action if there is imminent danger to your group.
Got it. How high is this wall?
4 stories.
4 stories.
This mead hall is massive.
Okay.
So 2 stories for giants.
Yeah, I got it. I was gonna see if Loki could still use movement to climb it, but that's too high. Too much movement. So I guess we'll pick Kiki up and we'll just make our way to the front door. You'll have to move yourself. I can't move you though.
Mm-hmm.
And I will hold the action,
gotcha.
and that'll be it.
All right, you guys go ahead. Use your break. I will hold down until you guys get back.
Cool.
No, you go. I'll hold it down until you get back.
All right, I will go as well.
Oh, you're all mine now. Look out.
Oh man, the tides have turned. It's actually starting to feel at this point like it might be on our side just a little bit. Ooh, damn, Gina. Oh, thank you guys for all the cards tonight. That is huge, absolutely huge what you're dropping, because you have no idea. Those cards quite literally mean the difference between life and death. Had I not had some of those to burn against Jarl Storvald, the big guy who's up on the map right there, that would have been trouble. And speaking of, by the way, if anybody has any more impenetrable cards,
I'm out.
I could use a couple more of those. I will take this time to solicit all the cards. Look at those things going. Look at them rolling. Let's go. Roll them if you got them. Now you know I has to hold down the mic. Shh, don't tell anybody. Shameless. I am shameless. 110%. Oh, gotta shut up now. She doesn't have her headphones in yet. She has no idea what's going on. Hi, Ruby. You're awesome. You're doing the greatest job ever. Let me tell you that Ruby Shore, man, she cannot play for shit. I mean, what?
Hold up. What are you talking about? What are you saying? What are you saying? You fighting with me? Oh,
No.
forget this. Ruby has her next target. She can get in there before anyone. Oh, dang it. Harshnag's already there. She's just got to kill Harshnag too and kill Histor. Then no one will know.
I'm going to kill you and blame it on the Jarl.
It'll be fine. Man, that would be a sneaky badass move.
That would be pretty badass.
Very villainous, but you know.
I mean, do you want to be? Are you the villain? Is that really what Ruby Shore is all about?
Isn't that just a perspective of the story?
I don't know. It depends on what you want to accomplish. I mean, we're trying to save the world. What are you doing?
Become a god herself.
I mean, you're already the warrior queen of the Fae. What more do you need?
Apparently a lot more.
Power corrupts, my friends.
Some lessons you have to learn one at a time.
Yahtzee.
Don't mind me, chat. Just filling up.
Very subtle. What could he be doing?
1/5 2 drinks.
Subtle AF.
It's perfect. Gives me the one moment I need to escape and do what you got to do.
Roll for stealth. Ooh, a lucky.
As you feel the tides of war turning in your favor, Ruby, it is your turn.
Well, who she was gonna hit is now gone. There is no one alive near her from what I can see.
There are mammoth riders coming in towards your direction that you can see.
Yeah, they're all the way at the north and I don't care about them. I know the real interesting stuff is on the inside as far as Ruby knows. Oh, F. 30 feet is not going to get her very far. Can't get anywhere. And you said the walls are 40 feet?
Yes, they are.
Great. 135. Okay, well, you know what? We will just... Even if it... Yeah, I do have Charger, but doubling my speed is not going to get me very far either.
You might as well. Like, wherever you're going to go, use it and go.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and spin Charger. Because I've got my special boots. I'd like to use it to scale the wall, too.
All right, you're going to try to go up and over.
Yeah. Well, up and maybe run along this wall up here.
Oh, let's go. Let's go, Ruby.
That's what we're going to go for. Yeah, so I'll spend my Charger. So that'll give me 60 walking feet. And if I get to this corner in 10 feet and then it's 40 up, that's 50. Then that leaves me 10 more. I could go there. It looks like I go nowhere, but in fact,
it's quite a bit.
I've gotten quite far.
I'm going to go ahead and move you in that spot.
Cool. All right. I'm going to pull out my longbow.
Oh,
Let's go! Let's go! RoBear!
Well then,
We can at least hit these riders from here with the longbow pretty easily.
Let's go! Roll that
Boom.
beautiful bean footage!
That's what we
Nice.
gonna do. All right, first one is a 26 to hit.
26 will hit.
Boom. Suck it. Why do I keep rolling low on these? That's 8 points of damage. Cool. Let me roll again for the second. Dirty 20 will hit, I hope.
It will hit.
All right, so 8 plus 14. So that gives us 22 total. 22 on this first dude or lady. Mammoth rider.
Go ahead and roll one extra piece of damage
Okay.
from being completely surprised. I'm giving you a piece of rogue damage.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you re-roll one more attack die. Like you had partial sneak attack is what I'm gonna let you have.
Okay.
Oh, you dirty dog.
18. She's feeling fierce.
That mammoth rider is in bad shape as you land multiple arrows. Is now it's barely holding on to the mammoth that's riding it forward.
Run the way! Winter is over! That'll end her turn. Sweet.
Histor.
Caught me in the middle of thought. All right. So
I want you to roll a perception check.
– 17.
As you're held in the grasp of the Jarl, now dethawed, but still held in place. You look down to the ground where the Ring of Winter was. And you see the conch. And you see that liquid metal begin to attach itself to this conch. And as it does, it completely coats itself. And just as you think that something nefarious may be happening with the Ring of Winter, you see it spin and begin to lift up in the air as it forges itself into a sort of combined North Star with the conch porting north into a compass-like shape of metal, and a combined of both of those objects. And like ash from the fire, it lifts up and begins to spin towards the stars. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw to see if you can grab it.
It's a 21.
nice.
21, you grab hold of what now you see is a compass fused of both of those items. And you look down. As you hold this item, it's almost as if you can feel a piece of Emery himself still beating in your hands. As Jarl looks down towards you,
Good luck trying to tame the broken parts of an item your own friend has destroyed. Whatever infernal compass you had, it will surely only send you back to hell.
That's what you don't understand, Jarl Storvald. It's what you never understood. For you had done all this for your own glory and your own conquest of this realm. Never once thinking about anyone else but yourself. For a second. My friends and I will tame this compass. We'll tame the wilds. We'll reach wherever we want to go. Because unlike you, who bends those to his will, we'll do it together. And we'll do it as friends.
It's the
That's
words
why. Go ahead,
leave from your mouth.
boys.
your eyes roll back into the heavens as you clutch this item in your hands. As you see literally the stars begin to move around the world you're in, as they conjure down, holding that item, you cast Meteor.
Okay, I do. Oh shit! Oh,
Look at the screen.
what
Oh my god!
going on?
Jeez.
It's fucking dope.
Whoa!
As you hold it again in your hand, a second wave comes across, exploding in another meteor shower from the sky.
What in the just happened there?
I need you to roll 20d6 and 20d6 again.
Do you want me to roll 40d6? I can do it.
No, they're two separate.
All right. First roll on 20d6. $86 on the first roll.
86 on the first roll.
84 on the second roll.
Solid. That's real sweet.
Holy sh!
Welcome to the fun little project that I worked on this week.
Is this what you've been doing all week long?
That looked amazing.
That's what happens when me and Kev have drunken conversations about pre-production.
No wonder you didn't play Destiny with these this week. Oh my god.
Hey, you know what'd be cool? We have some sort of fucking animations and shit. Exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Dude.
Amazing, RoBear.
Dude, that's next level right there.
Very cool. All right.
Worth it.
The Jarl will sustain over 100 points of damage from that attack. The Lieutenant is now on death's door. You are shielded from your invulnerability.
Pick that shit at the right time. Let's go.
The Everlasting One is on. Oh no. Looking through. Takes a significant chunk of damage.
Shit.
Takes a significant chunk of damage. I don't know where it is. Oh yeah, I moved it over here. They're on death's door. They're on death's door as well.
Sorry. Didn't know I was conjuring up that nonsense.
That was worth it. That was worth it.
Histor,
No, it's not worth it.
you
It's fine.
you are holding now the North Star of Emery in your possession.
Magic item.
It is both part Emery, part compass. It no longer has any magical charges to it at this moment. Now you have your turn.
Is this gonna be like a GPS with Emery's voice?
Turn left. Turn left again.
Hey, 3 lefts make a right. Get us there.
Dude, I've only got one thing to do. Feeling my friend Emery in that strike that just brought down so much havoc upon this. I'm gonna take can I swing at the Jarl with my position?
Yeah, it being held, you can still try to swing and hack at him.
Perfect. All right. There we go. Fuck it. Let's swing with Divine Smite. Just a straight up swing. Divine Smite first level. Let's see if we can hit. Stop it. Stop it. It's another nat 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
Try and hit this guy, except for
Need
the
it.
last time I missed. Oh, I'm going to burn another brutal crit card on that. You know it. Let's add those all together.
Woo.
Holy shit. Put another D6 in there. Thank you very much. So let's roll the damage on that. Oh my God, I'm...
Come on.
4 of those.
Make him look bad.
I don't know if I can make him look bad, but you know, damn it, I'm gonna try. And we'll double that. That is going to be 94 points damage total.
Oh. As you hack away at him, causing massive damage once again. Enough for him to release his grasp. As you drop down to the ground in front of the Jarl.
I like how you're eyeballing that one right there. Come on, I'm dropping down in front of the Jarl. What's going on?
You still have your last action. Piece of your action.
Okay.
You've swung once.
I'm gonna swing again. Let's go. Swing that turd one more time. Dude, why is it always one really good one and one really crappy one? I guess a dirty 20 isn't really crappy, but I already know that doesn't hit, does
But
it?
you have
Not
your
hit.
inspiration
Perfect.
that you could use.
Oh, you know what? What would I do without you, Ruby?
That's what I'm here for. And a
That's
few
why
other
you're playing.
things, but
That'll be a 28 burning my inspiration on that.
Thanks for reminding me. Sorry, I didn't have the initiative list in the view for you guys. There it is now. How much was it
28.
total?
28 hits, I take it?
28 will hit.
Okay. Let's go. Plus 10. Got it. Cool. That second swing is going to be 38 points damage.
38 points of damage. The Jarl is looking on death's door. Looking very rough.
As I'm now on the ground, I'm going to clutch the concept of teleportation. And as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Misty Step. I'm going to go right to Bahamut.
buddy up.
Oh, baby. That will end my turn. Now Bahamut gets a shot. We already know the breath weapon doesn't work. Can I go for the gusto and go bite and two claw on the Jarl?
It will be difficult for them to get to the Jarl past the lieutenant.
Well, guess we're gonna have to start with the lieutenant then. So, bite. It's gonna be a dirty 20 on the first.
Will not hit.
2 claw attacks behind that. That's not it. Ooh, now the Bahamut is going to strike out on both of those, I do believe. That's going to be a no, they're all below 20. 18 and 19.
I need Bahamut to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, shit. 21.
21 as you bite down multiple times, clashing into this armor of the lieutenant. You see ice-like chains extend out over the pauldrons, wrapping down and across multiple sides, yanking that avatar of Bahamut down to the ground. Pinning it prone.
Well, crap. So much for that. Now, instead of being up top, I'm down on the floor again. Oh, hold on.
Do you have like protection or anything?
No, he's got legendary actions, but one of them requires me to be free. I don't suppose I could use one of my legendary actions to try and tail attack since I'm down on the ground.
On this, no.
All right. That's going to wrap it up then. Man, I wish I would have got some of those hits.
Beyond, you've served me well. You have served this entire court. With the utmost honor. Someday, you'll understand.
As the Jarl pulls out a jagged looking sacrificial dagger from his boot. Turning around and slitting the throat of his own lieutenant. As he does, as he leans back, the Jarl begins to feast from his blood.
Understand. This is what is best for you to do. For us to preserve who we are.
As you see the Jarl wounds begin to heal and contort as he grows in size. And out of his shoulder blades explodes and pops out the head of one of his lieutenants as it explodes out the side. He reaches down and grabs the body of the fallen of the other, ripping open and taking a bite of the flesh. As you see the flames in that brazier grow higher, as he contorts
Into an everlasting one. This will be my legacy then. If I should not have union together, like myself, I will do it with whatever means necessary.
and as a final piece He pulls that wounded everlasting one that Harshnag had released in front of him. And he bites into its neck as well. As he does, you look up in the aurora borealis above you that was once shining, risen by the star of Imri, begins to fade into darkness. Ruby, in the back of your mind,
Well,
Yeah.
Ruby, sure. It's rather unfortunate we didn't get to see ourselves in engagement. But I hope this will do. I hope this ultimate corruption will do. But as I said before, sensory sense of the gods.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
That will be a 21. Actually, wait. I'm going to use my inspiration. It's that fucking dragon whispering in my ear, so I'm going to use my inspiration. I remember last time that wasn't very good. Okay, so that will be a 31. 31 on wisdom.
As the whispers pour into your brain, your body uncontrolledly shifts and looks towards Alistar. As you point your finger towards her, as you can feel the banishment begin to erupt from your fingertips. Your eyes looking at what your body is forsaking you. You see this spell begin to extend out from your hands. It's almost like you can see into Alistar's eyes as she makes eye contact with you. And as this spell travels out, through your hands, making its way feet in front of Alistar. Encompassing her entire body. you can see slowly just a small tear from her face. Roll down as she makes the last bit of eye contact with you before she begins to fade. And before she can fade, your consciousness breaks that bond. And it explodes like a chain that ripples down below the snow and ice of you holding on to your own willpower.
You're stronger than I thought you were, Ruby.
It's before that entity can even finish off saying what it is. You purge its thoughts from your mind as you're able to reverse scry. As it does not banish Alistar back, and you can see a room inside, cloaked in black. The last time you were there, when you destroyed the Shroud of Joy. As you can see both that entity that has whispered to you in Sansuri for brief moments. You were placed spiritually inside that chamber, ethereally, momentarily.
Metaphorically.
I should have finished you when I had the chance, child.
You will regret that moment till your final breath.
I will never regret you taking the real true and joy for me.
You won't have to regret much longer. Come fight us, you scared cat.
You should be careful what you wish for.
Or you'll what? There's a reason you're not here.
We still possess the one thing you desire. When I invaded your mind, I know you still want Nightlock to live.
As the vision fades and you come back to on the edge of that mead hall. All right. Kiki.
Let me switch. Okay.
Wait, did Homeboy roll his fire damage?
No, he didn't. He's gonna make a dex save. That's the end of his turn.
All right. Still taking fire damage.
Okay. Then that will be 36 more points of fire damage.
Got it. Noted.
As a small RP, Ruby's going to reconnect with Alistair and just mouth, "I'm sorry," to her. We're almost failing her.
She looks back at you with resolve. Ruby Shore surviving out of that mental attack with your adrenaline, once again, double your movement.
Woo, baby, let's go.
Nice.
Even though it's Kiki's turn?
Yeah, whenever it's her turn, double her
Okay.
movement.
Okay, Ruby. Double movement. All right, she's feeling real intense. Good, because she is shaking with energy from that interaction. Real riled up. Fur standing up everywhere. Okay. Kiki. Dear small child. She's on the back of the wolf, and nothing is nearby, and she has no distance attacks.
Okay. Let's use this round
Okay,
as an opportunity.
right.
If there's anything that you guys want to do before storming the mead hall, take this opportunity within this round, and I'll start that sumbitch right back over. So what we're gonna do is, if there is a spell you want to cast, if there's a card you want to use to help yourself, what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up and get you guys up here to where you can do something.
Okay.
If you guys want to do that, if you want to play it out as it lies, you can be my guest.
No. Let's get all close. Let us move up. I would like to burn a second wind for Kiki,
All right, go ahead and burn it.
and then one for Ruby as well.
I don't imagine any of that counts for me, who's in the middle of the shit, though.
You're kind of yeah.
That's kind of what I thought.
But you did get to cast meteor on yourself and live. So I mean, not many players ever get to do that.
You know what? Magical armor. Let's go. Of course, that would be the second round. So yeah, I'm kind of as vulnerable as everybody else right now.
Can I spend another card and use an arcane recovery for Ruby?
Yep. Now's your time to use those kind of cards. If there's a card you want to use, you may use that. Radio.
Okay, multiple. Oh, okay.
I'm giving
One-
Valas
one per character.
His giant health potion.
Just giant strength or giant size?
It's the health potion, but a giant sized health potion that we picked up. So just topping him off on health.
By the way, chat, I'll just let you know while we're getting all regrouped. My favorite thing on the world now that we've been over here on Twitch is going back and reading the chat logs after all these moments of the episodes. It is literally the best. So I may not get to see your comments in the moment, but thank you. They give so much life to me rewatching. It's literally the best. I can't wait to get to watch the meteor reaction.
That was dope. I knew it was coming at some point. I still thought it was dope.
The only person who knew was Mud, because I showed him what he was becoming, since it involved his character.
Go.
I'm looking to see if I want to use an item. I'm gonna burn my arcane recovery. And as I burn my arcane recovery, that will give me a 4th level spell back that I desperately need. My staff is tapped out. Okay, I'm sitting. I'm good. I'm good now. I have all my spell slots back. All right. Anybody else doing anything?
If you're, oh well, don't imagine that held action is going to apply if you're moving us forward, are you? Is it?
It depends on what you want to do with it.
Oh, I mean, I'd like to attack the Jarl if I'm rolling in here and seeing him.
Would you, if you have something at distance, I'll let you send a preemptive attack.
Okay. I'm going to then, as we roll in here,
Cast fireball.
I'm gonna, as we get closer, I'm gonna be jumping off of Loki, letting Kiki have control of him, and I'm going to break my Tensor's transformation, which means I'll have to make to see if I'm exhausted or not in a second. But I'm gonna use my Alunith sword to expend as I see him grow into this monstrosity and be jumping off, and with every bit of strength I have, I'm gonna slam that sword into the ground like I've done before, using all 10 charges for the arcane barrage magic missile on him.
Oh shit.
So that'll be I'm jumping off, breaking the transformation so I can use spells basically. And then, I gotta roll a bunch of d4s. So that'll be plus. All right, so it's got a plus to it. That'll be 72 points of damage as I jump off the back of Loki, and using all the rest of that transformation energy just to channel it into the sword and slam it on the ground, sending a shockwave of energy and bright light that just ripples out and just right up underneath him, magic missile right to him for that 72 points of damage.
Let's go.
And then I'm gonna roll on I gotta roll for my Constitution. I am not exhausted. That's dope.
Dude, let's
then
go.
I have to roll for the Alunith, expending all the charges. This is a much harder one. And I don't lose a spell slot. Let's go.
Ooh.
No negative consequences to that action.
I love that. Let's go. Let's go.
So Alunith has now expended all charges. I am no longer roided out, but just coming in, just seeing this giant monstrosity just full sending.
All right. As you guys storm into the mead hall, making your way in, another layer of ice protrudes up, but this time in a massive pedestal that extends up, and it creaks as the floor begins to crack. Shifting 10, 20, 40, 60, 80 feet up into the air. As Ruby Short, you jump down from the walls falling around you. As they collapse down, as the wood gives way to this massive ice pedestal that you're now on. Disconnected from Alistar and Dante. Bahamut, still chained to the ground, held onto the side of this pedestal. Now at this point, just head barely hanging over the edge of the grasp. Ruby, you may retain your initiative roll if you choose to. Everyone else needs to re-roll initiative.
Oh, shit.
I will keep Ruby's.
Histor.
19. Was it the same as my last one?
Yep.
Valas.
25. One less. That +8 initiative is so nice.
Shut up.
Girl with a nat 20.
Ugh.
Dang.
Hot damn.
Oh, Jarl. I thought you said girl, and I thought that meant else.
Yo, girl.
Girl,
Yo,
you
girl.
got a nat 20.
Yo, baby
Yeah.
girl. Ooh, Harshnag with a high 19 for once. Eisendrag will be the same with him. All-Star is now gone. Berserkers are now gone from initiative. Dante is gone. The Everlasting One is now gone. So are your two spirits from Valhalla as well.
Mm-hmm. Dead again.
They are not dead. They are still outside.
Oh.
As you look
Oh.
down, you can see the flank from Leifwar holding back still yet another wave of frost giants, maintaining the hold. The confusion starting to fade from inside the village from Valas's initial attack.
I will make you bend to my will, whether you want to or not. You forced this upon me, but I am the true God of my people. And I will take it whichever way I can.
All right. Histor. I don't even see where you're at anymore.
I'm on top of Bahamut.
Okay, you're on top of Bahamut still.
Who's on the ground?
The three-headed version of the Jarl. And you know what? Screw the Jarl's pick. We're just gonna
I'm making the monster.
we're just gonna use the everlasting one as it, because that's what it is now.
It's a monster! Shit!
Oh.
It's fucking dirty looking.
Oh. Oh, snap. All three.
God, even in that pick, there's 4 of them. That's so gross. So gross. All right. The first swing comes in. It's history. You see it swing forward, not hitting you. Making contact with Bahamut. Laying prone. History you hear in the back of your mind. Histor, do not be afraid.
For you have called upon me this day. And I have returned. But let it be known, the Histor family bloodline no longer walks in the shadows, but you walk in the light of Bahar.
As his head is cleaved from his body, and his spiritual form vanishes down as you sink slowly into this ice pillar.
You know, the only good thing about this is that this motherfucker just gave me a sentinel attack.
As he picks up the head before it can dematerialize, as you can see the flesh rot from its bone into the skull that it fashions over the top of its main head.
No god is mine now.
Jarl takes one more swing at you. Please RP it out this closest thing to a nat 1, as it is a 2. In the face of pure adversity.
As Histor watches this guy cleave the head off and start to wear it as a hat, he springs off of the neck, jumping forward with everything he's got to try and clear the body and find some bit of hiding within the dead giant that's sitting on the stairs in front of him. Just manages to tuck in as that next swing comes and just cleaves into this dissipating, rotting body of Bahamut that's behind him. And as he does that, it gives him a perfect shot to turn around and swing for a sentinel attack on him, which is going to be a 32 to hit.
32 will hit.
When you paused, I thought for a second that wasn't going to get it done, and I was about to my pants. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Total damage is going to be 32 points.
32 points.
Nice.
Hey, it's a sentinel attack. It's reactionary.
No, I think it's great. I thought it was fun that was consistent with your roll.
Valas.
Jarl's got to make a dex save.
Oh, that's right.
Thank you. Oh, he's burning.
As you
Take
guys see the Aurora Borealis and the Northern Lights rise higher once again into the sky, so do the flames around the abomination of Jarl Stovall. Once again looking like he's taken significant damage.
Gonna take 37 more points of fire damage.
Oh,
Alright. The turn is yours, Valas.
Okay. Valas jumping off of Loki and slamming down the sword and coming out of this transformation, kind of expending all of his energy, falls down to the ground, looking up at the Jarl, is then going to from his knees just create a chromatic orb and just start spinning it as he lunges forward onto his hands, and just launches a chromatic orb at the Jarl for a 26 to hit.
26 will hit.
All right, so that is going to be as he spins this orb and it starts to catch fire. It's going to launch that thing forward for 30 more points of fire damage.
Let's go.
And then he's actually going to use his bonus action to see the distance here. Far away. I was going to use his bonus action to Misty step further forward. Close the gap. Up to here next to Harshnag. Well, it's probably not that far. It's probably like this. Oh, all right. Wait, I still have movement too, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna close that gap till I'm within 30 feet. Yeah, so a little bit further forward.
I mean, I set you guys there. You can all be in range of the Jarl.
Well, I mean, I need to be in 30 feet for other stuff. So
yeah, that's.
I'm getting myself in position.
This is all to set you up into position.
Yep. So Misty step forward.
Perfect. Ruby Shore.
furious and just uncontrollably ready to attack. She summons Steel Wind Strike at the 5th level. Calling down her sword, she will take all 5 attacks onto the Jarl.
Roll that beautiful beam footage.
Which one's hit? I'm not gonna trust this roller. I'm gonna roll it myself. Okay, the first one is going to be a 26.
26 hits.
Good. Next one is going to be a 24.
24 will hit.
Okay. Next one. 23.
23 will hit.
18. That is a 26.
26 will hit.
Oh, let's go.
All right, one more. 17. 24.
24 will hit.
Okay, pulling out my calculator. Let's do all this damage together.
Don't need a calculator.
Well, because it gives me the 60, 10 per attack, so I have to add all those up. I guess I could just do 30 d10s, right?
Just group it all together.
I'll do 30 d10s. Hold on, I have to just click this 30 times.
This is going to be a stupid amount of damage.
158 points of damage.
Damn.
You beat my fucking ultimate strike with that steel win on the 5th level. Let's go.
Jesus Christ.
And I thought I was the badass. Never mind. Make way here. Oh my God.
Slice and dice.
As you take 2 of the heads off of the body, only the Jarl's left. After your steel wind strike, them dropping to the ground, you can hear the ice begin to crack below you.
Oh.
Anything else for Ruby's epic turn?
I'm gonna pull out something pretty old.
Oh.
I hope this is cool. As a bonus action, casting time is 1 bonus action.
Ooh.
I'd like to use Guardian of Nature and become a great tree again.
Oh, sick.
What?
Since I still have that ring, and that was something I learned from the Fae. It's been a while,
Guess it's time to leave.
if that's all right. Or is this gonna crack the ice underneath me? And I am going to fall down to who knows what. I'm just pulling out every card I could possibly think of at this point. I want the advantage. I want the root covered ground. I want to be a surprising enemy.
As you use your ability, Ruby, and you sprout roots locking down into your position, concentrating as you form and fade into bark and harden inside your position, roots going deep down into the ice. This time, the leaves that roll up and out first are white, but then slowly fill with reddish tint, as if it's your own blood flowing through it, of a dichotomy of frost white in red, as you create this tabaxi-like tree. Holding the space in front of you.
You are no god. You are a mere pawn of Sansuri. And she has abandoned you as a sacrifice. Today you die.
And as the last words roll from your lips before they seal shut, held in place,
I can't wait. Taste all of their blood now. You will be stuck in here with me.
Histor, it is your turn.
This is the perfect tree music.
It is the perfect tree music. Histor, slightly rattled by the decapitation of his god in front of him, but remembering his words, finds his aim true. Grips that sword, two hands one more time, points up at his target. Cast Hunter's Mark on him. Swings in with Divine Smite. We got third level. Come on, baby, give me something good. $26.
26 will hit.
It's my smite. Come on, baby, give me them rolls. That one on the first strike is going to be 35 points damage.
35 points of damage.
Let's burn another one of those. It's going to be a 30 to hit.
30 will hit as well.
Come on, baby. There we go. There we go. That one is going to be 47 points on that second hit.
Let's go. As you carve in, you take an entire hand off.
This realm is no longer yours, Jarl. Submit now and you might live. What kind of that? F this guy.
Harshnag flies forward. Your end reigns today, your servant. You can look down upon your people. They no longer support you in the reign of tyranny that you have brought upon us. They are no longer yours to control. It is now these own people's destiny to forge their place in the ordering, not your desires for godhood. This is for my sons.
As he pulls out a second axe from behind.
And this is for my wife.
As he leaps off of Eisendrag towards the head of the Jarl. Athletics check first. We got another cock dice. Between 5 and 13.
How does that that's nonsense.
It's the way the physics works sometimes. 15. It'll be a +9. He's going to be able to leap off seamlessly. First shot. 19. That will hit. Second shot. Will miss. As he sinks one of those massive axe into his collarbone, still hanging on, holding up around his neck.
Actually, I got any hero points?
Kiki, it is your turn.
What is the movement on
50.
50?
You're
Here,
able to
I'll
get
stop.
up there. You can get up
I'll
there.
send you the card of the wolf too.
Okay. It's like, can we? 'Cause we have to be up close and personal.
Here's the. I just DM'd you the card so you can see his stats.
Okay, but you just so RoBear, you said we can just get up there with
You
Loki.
can get up there.
Cool. All right, Mudcat, move Loki.
I got you.
Okay, cool. Let's just have, yeah, right up there. Perfect. Within striking distance. All right, you know what we're doing.
You can attack with Loki too.
I will start with Kiki. She's reckless. It'll be fine. Okay. Was the last thing she said. All right, let's start with our first unarmed attack. That's a nat 1.
Damn it!
Cool. Are there any repercussions from that, or can I just slide right over that?
We will let that nat 1 be Loki running towards and you being jettisoned towards the Jarl.
Perfect. I land right on its face. All right, let's go with our flurry of blows then as our follow-up using that key and bonus action. That first one is going to be a 27 to hit.
27 will hit.
Perfect. I am also going to impose my open hand technique with one of my flurry of blows attacks. If it hits, I can impose one of the following effects. It must succeed a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone.
Ooh.
You're gonna slap it prone?
Yeah. Yes.
Open hand.
What the 5 fingers say to the face?
That's an 11!
No pluses?
It's
Minus.
a -1.
Oh, because it had to get a 15.
Eat me.
There's a right big red, well, not big, tiny red paw print on his forehead.
As you face to face with the Jarl for the first time since you were turned to ice.
And just What are you gonna do? Little monkey, I should have eaten you when I had the chance.
I'm so glad you remember me. She's gonna go for her second hit of flurry of blows.
How could I?
As you slap the shit out of him. Anime style, dropping him down to one knee, laid prone.
Does that mean I get advantage on my second hit?
Yeah, he's prone.
Perfect, because that one wasn't what I wanted. Good, this one's better. So that second one's gonna be a 27 as well. I don't think I rolled damage for that first one, did
27 will hit.
We just got him prone. So let me add that one, these 2 damage points together. All right, and that is going to be 20 points of damage together.
Looking very rough.
That's all she can do. All right, that's her turn. That's all. She just knocked the big creature down.
That'll do. That'll do.
Cheekios, Cheekios, Cheekios.
Seeing you go into tree form, Cheekios is going to walk up next to your white bark flowing with red veins and reach out with his hand and grab onto one of your tree branches. Today is not our day to be separate. I did not know going in whether we would all make it out alive. But today, we are still alone. Today, I know. Today, I know my friends will rue the day. As he grabs onto your branch, he too casts into tree form, holding onto you, spreading his roots as deep down into the ice as he possibly can. As the Jarl in his death throw slams down into the ice.
I will take you to the depths of the icy hells with me, if it's the last thing that I do. This is my land, and it will be your grave.
As he slams down into this ice pillar, shattering it, you feel yourselves lowering, crashing like a dart down into the ground. Everyone plummeting like a hot knife through butter. You're plunged into absolute frigid ice water. As it hits, everything goes into slow motion. Suspended within the water is Harshnag, the Jarl, Kiki, Loki, Valas. I need everyone to re-roll their initiative one more time.
Point of reference, Loki didn't attack last round either.
Nat 1. That's where we rolled that nat 1.
Oh, okay.
Awful. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't have to. Cheekios and Ruby, you do not roll initiative.
Here.
You are currently suspended above this hole in the ice. Roots dangling down as grasping hands to the party below. Valas, your initiative.
Was a nat 20. Was that the end of the Jarl's turn?
Damn, you got a nat 22?
I did.
You gotta roll off.
You didn't have to reroll initiative, did you?
Geeky.
Oh yeah, we're re-rolling.
I had a +8 on my nat 20.
Oh, fine, then you can win. You just always want to throw that in everybody's face.
Was that the end of Jarl's turn?
No, it is not the end of your all's turn.
Okay.
As Jarl sinks down into the ocean, he's going to latch on to Harshnag. This is a strength contest. It is a 26 for the Jarl. Is a 22 for Harshnag. He is currently held underwater. Valas, at the top of the round, it is your turn.
He has to make a deck save.
Now that he has plunged, no, I forgot, it's immolation. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
Special fire.
Magic fire. Let that fucker cook.
Still lit up by fire.
Yeah, he's gonna take 33 more points of magical fire damage underwater.
As you guys floating, see the Jarl ring out and pull Harshnag, trying to pull him down into the bottom of the ocean. Histor, that compass and piece that you've held lights up one last time in your hands. As the flames underneath the water wrap around the Jarl, even underneath all of this water and pressure, consuming his body, releasing Harshnag. As you can feel the presence of the stars colliding one last time. As you see a boulder, a meteorite hit the water. One last one. As it strikes the Jarl in the chest, knocking Harshnag from his grip. You can see the light from his eyes fade as he begins to sink down into the bottom of the icy depths, still lit up with righteous starlight fire. The rest of you do not need to perform a dexterity saving throw. Grasping onto the roots, that were laid down before you, pulling up, barely able to breathe, frigid to the touch, pulling yourselves up and out of this massive hole where the lodge once stood. Up and over onto the edge of the ice. Person by person, you help out each hand. First Kiki, then Valas. Pulling up an incredibly cold Loki. All next to you, Histor, as you lay there still clutching this compass, this piece, this new forged item in your hands, and you hold it there together. You can feel its warmth wrap around you.
You did it, Emery. You got him. Son of a bitch who took you. You got him. That's your final vengeance. Then Beyond, let it be. Because I'm gonna miss you as a friend. And wherever this leads us, whatever glory lies ahead of us, isn't just our glory. It's your glory too. You consumed him in white fire. Truly, blessed of Bahamut. You did good, my friend. Now, I can only ask that you rest in the peace of Bahamut. You've earned your sleep. You've saved us all. Now, sleep. You've just... Oh. That beer you hated so much. Some of the best tasting I have ever had. Histor's just gonna hold close to him. Not caring who's around him or what's going on. Just thinking of his friend. All the memories they've had together. Whether they be good or bad. Just those points in time that made him laugh. She looks down at what he's holding tight to his chest and his magical armor. He's almost speaking to it as if Emery was still there. Now, how am I going to tell everybody else about what you did? Especially without your number 2 ale. They're never going to believe me. Just know that loyal. We're always going to miss you, my friend. If I could give you a better send-off than what you did, I would. But you've done it. You've sent him off for all of us. So let us tell your stories over ale. And remember you always. That shitty spot in the bar, Nightstone, you wiped incessantly to the point of where you wore out the bar. You'll always be remembered. Even if we all die in that piece of wood that you couldn't stop wiping. Behold, our friend Emery, for he gave all, Not only to forge the conch, not only to forge us together, defeat our enemy. Someone the likes we've never seen. As he strokes the conch over the top.
As it spins in your hand.
Nor the likes of someone we'll ever see again.
Levitating up above your hands. You can feel your friend saying goodbye. All in one simple stroke. But at the same time, you see that compass fly forward and strike and peel across the bark of both Ruby and Cheekios, carving out a piece of band. As it flies around, piecing it in a knot. Descending around over the neck of Valas. Still coughing up water, fresh from underwater. This true north compass facets itself partially bound in ice, everlasting, similar to the shards that took his life. But also bound by heat on the other side of radiant starfire. Together in one piece. Resting around your neck.
Histor. What is this?
That's Emery.
What?
What he gave his life for.
What do you mean it's Emery? What the fuck are you talking about?
He sacrificed himself to burn the Jarl.
No.
In a fire that couldn't be put out by anything.
That's not possible.
Conch.
But he knew we were coming for him, right?
I had him broke free.
So I don't
It was all he had to give. Once I shattered the bubble, the Jarl had held him in. He used everything he had. Every ounce of his life force as I watched him light the Jarl on fire.
Valas is gonna look down at the compass hanging around his neck and look around and, well, I'll say this for him. He definitely was prone to making split-second decisions. For that, I will wear this compass with the utmost respect.
Just make sure you get us where the fuck we need to go.
I want Sansori's head.
Add her to the list.
Harshnag just finishes pulling himself up and out of the water. He rolls over and onto his back.
Good of you to join us. You enjoy your swim?
I'll be honest, for a thought I was saying goodbye for the second time.
You know, when he reached up and grabbed you, I thought we were going to say goodbye for the second time as well. You can thank Emery for that.
Emery. Did he not make it?
He's the reason that son of a bitch burned underwater.
That holy white starfire light. I've never seen such a thing underwater. Nowhere in the icy depths, anything like it.
You've never seen someone give themselves wholly for their friends. That's the only thing it can be. Kind of like your first sacrifice.
He shouldn't have had to been sacrificed. Or you. Or anyone for that matter. This is a stupid and pointless war because the giants, got bored and they needed to switch things up? This is stupid. This is unfair. She's gonna look for any weapon on the ground to attack whatever remains of the Jarl. Still burning. Is there anything that she can grab?
Sunk down. It's like looking over a fishing hole.
She's gonna throw anything at him then. Any rocks or ice chips or...
You pick up a giant chunk of ice chip and hurl it and break off one of Cheekios' branches before he's turned. Throwing it as well.
It's not fair. We didn't ask for any of this. The Jarl did. He deserves this and so much more. But good people don't deserve this. She's gonna keep throwing rocks and branches and anything until she just collapses at the edge, staring down at the Jarl.
Eventually, after you've taken several of his branches, Cheekios is going to fade back. Out of his tree form. Just gonna kneel down and put a hand on your shoulder.
I'm not. We shouldn't try to feel better. I'm going to keep this anger.
It is not about feeling better. She finishes giving you a hug. No matter what, in spite of your age, you, Ruby Shore, thought of everyone else. If it weren't for you, we would all probably be on the bottom of the ocean.
It's not good enough. I look around and we're missing one of our family. I'm not good enough yet.
No. Walks over to Histor. Help him up. So you saw him. You saw his last days. His last stand.
It was true sacrifice.
We saw the falling stars, but I did not know what they were. I thought they were magic that your god had conjured.
Emery wasn't a falling star. He was a rising star. He might have brought down this hell on top of the Jarl. But don't think for a second he was a falling star. He saved us. Down to the very end. Even Harshnag can attest for that. As that monstrosity was dragging him into a watery deep. He would have done it to any of us. But what Emery did saved all of us. So he'll never be falling. He'll always be ascending.
Cheekios just kind of nods his head. At this point, Dante and Alistar all come riding up. Dante in human form, both on mammoths. As you see two berserkers tied up, laid over saddleback of either oar. We thought he was going to drag you down to the bottom of the ocean. Sorry that we could not be there for you in the end. They both.
It's not the end. We're only only just starting. But we'll make it worth it. All of our dead will guide us. So you'll get your chance.
As you all stand up, feeling the boon of the All-Father fade from your body. As the true cold of the north begins to set in.
Today, we'll mark a new day.
As a battle-scorned Leifwar walks up to the rest of the party.
I owe a debt of gratitude. That I will never be able to fulfill. What you've done for me. What you've done for my people. Blinded, we were by the Jarl's strength. It took everything you had. And the costs were many. I hope and I pray that the price that all of us have paid here today will mean something in the end. Even as a warrior, I have grown tired of fighting. These children, these people deserve better.
Histor's gonna pipe up. Well, it all depends, Leifar. What you and Harshnag build out of the ruins. What we're standing at is the ash of a people led astray by a false god with self-delusions. You two made a good team on this hill. Take what you have together. Build up what the ice giants are. Not for power, not for conquest, but for synergy with everything around us. Know your place. Find your own spot in the ordinary. Don't rely on Anon. Don't rely on the storm giants. Don't rely on anyone but yourself. Take what you need from the land. Give what you need to the land. And find peace. Ciara taught me that a long time ago. Maybe you too can lead your people together into that.
Well, that all sounds fine and dandy, Mr. Faust. But I've never been much for sitting on my ass and trying to govern. Brave one, this is your time. Lead these people. I have nothing left to give to this land. I only want to be able to return as a citizen. Someday, when I'm old and gone, and they can send me out to the waters. Fire's rolling high. But today is not that day. I need your aid. These adventurers. They're one of our only hopes. You've seen what they could do here. I have. There is more fighting to be done. So I shall do it. And I will fight until my very last breath. Until Thrym claims me back to Valhalla. And I rise up again. And fight. In holy honor.
As a tear rolls down Harshnag's eye, looking at the last two warriors of Valhalla with axes over their backs, simply marching and walking back towards the ruins where Ruby Shore first let them be, each laying a head and a hand on those large runes as a single tear rolls into the inlet as it begins to swirl and form and crest out. The neon blue image of that rune as it lights up and that warrior fades. As each one steps up and does so. Cheekios walks over. Just taps on your compass, boss. Well, at least we know where we need to go when we need to check on an old friend. Eh?
know, keep him close.
I've been wrong about so many things in my life. But this would be one of my greatest wrongs. It's Cheekios with tears in his eyes leans down and he talks that conch compass, that North Star of memory, as if he's still there. I will never forget. I will never forget the man of the stars who laid down his life for me. Even when I tried to take his. I will never forget you, Star Child. Gets up. Wipes away his glass eyes.
Cheekios, we need you here.
I'm not going anywhere.
There'll be time to mourn and regret. But we have to walk forward now.
We will walk forward. We will walk forward. This is me stopping on the way there, saying goodbye to a friend. I'm not going anywhere. Not like the last time. Not when you died. I'm not leaving my friends now.
Valas is just gonna nod.
Valas, where do we go from here?
Well, he's gonna look down, grab the compass, and is it pointing anywhere?
What are you thinking about?
Thinking about making the sacrifice worth it, making all of the pain that everyone's endured worth it. And thinking about Malakar.
No matter what. As your thoughts trend between thinking of the ordinary and where to go next, or whether you think about Malakar, it all points down. As that compass ticks, almost pulling out of your hand. Pulling you towards the exact direction that you came. Back towards the maelstrom. You know in your heart of hearts, that no matter where you're going next in the ocean, you're going to have to deal with Malakar. At some point in time, whether you get to the storm giants first or not. Ruby, the thoughts of that Dracolich weigh heavy on your head as everyone else speaks.
You know, there's one more we have to save. It's not about the ordering anymore. They know we want Nighthawk. They know we'll come for him. I don't know how we'll do it. But we have to.
We will.
We won't forget our friend. Even he knows. We're out here for a reason. And there's no sense sucking snot around wanting to free him. We've got to do what we've got to do. We get it done. We'll head to the clouds. We'll find Sansuri. We'll set that feathered son of a bitch free. You have my word, Ruby.
We will burn Sansuri and her castle to the ground. She will have nothing left. And there will be nothing left of her in this world.
Yeah, I got a bone to pick with her friend, Yancy Ben, as well. That's twice the vengeance. But let's not be blinded by it. We know what we need to do. We set out for the storm giants. And Malakar. Whatever order it comes in, it's one thing we know. As we did it here, we'll do it together. Are you with me?
Yeah.
I am with you.
Of course we are.
Of course. She's gonna hug Valas's leg.
Kiki, are you ready?
Of course, let's go.
He's gonna reach a hand down to take Kiki's hand. Oh, seems our story lies this way. Motioning with the compass.
I'll lead. She just takes off running.
Wait, you don't know where you're going.
But
He's gonna chase after her.
As they take off into the distance, you guys look up to the night sky. And you see one last fading shooting star as it goes across the sky. You smile. Knowing that whenever you miss your friend, it just takes looking up to the sky to remember that he's there. And on that note, we will end this week. However, upon seeing that shooting star, I need one person to roll a public D20.
Nope.
Mud?
Sure, I'll do it.
Do it on
All right, good.
on roll 20.
Got it. Rolling it. Done. I don't know if it rolls physically on your side.
Oh,
No, you'll be able to see it.
I rolled it.
Here, hold on. Meet.
How come you didn't see mine?
Is that an edger? It looks like a 17 to me.
shocked. Rolled again.
You think they could program it not to do that?
I love it. I love that it feels like a real dice.
14.
It does not succeed.
Of course it doesn't.
However,
What doesn't?
whenever you look up the sky and have a chance to see a shooting star, if you roll a nat 20,
Oh, shh.
you're able to imbue the compass with the meteor spell.
Oh,
That's a hard recharging.
However, everybody gets to roll who sees it.
We're going to be a professional group of stargazers from here on out.
Wow.
I mean, if you think of your old friend you have just a chance to catch that old rascal. And since I'm over here just one last time, might as well. Might just be able to snag him. Just maybe. Just maybe. Man, that immolation totally wiped the fight out.
Yeah, thank
It
goodness.
fucking worked, dude.
It worked.
I think
It could never roll out of it. Did so much damage.
Yeah, the dex was to save us a 16.
Could never do it. It rolled,
Yeah.
and it was public every time. Couldn't get out of it.
I think between the initial and then the residuals, probably like 200 points of damage total, maybe.
Oh, it was a bunch.
At least.
It was a
Easily.
bunch. And then
High
you did a
30s
steel
damage
wind,
each turn.
a steel wind, and Histor's big blow.
No, we fucked that guy up.
Dude got messed up. The dice were in your favor tonight, immensely. you didn't know and didn't think about that being a banishment spell and concentration, that it broke it for Bahamut. Definitely helped save Histor's life.
You think?
Yeah. Bahamut's gonna need a better avatar next time.
That's one of the more bulkier avatars of Bahamut that I can summon on a prayer and a crystal that's now gone.
True.
I got an empty black hole. I can put just about whatever the hell I want to in.
Yeah, I was just thinking we need to assess out some new inventory.
Huh? You know, there's only one way to get more inventory, Ruby.
I'm not digging up anybody's butt cheeks. Don't.
No.
I'm not butt diving.
I was just thinking about going adventuring. That whole butt diving thing. That's Nightcock's nonsense. He wants to get into goblin cheeks for coins. That's all his.
I think it all worked out for a reason. To get to have a last hour of decompression and RP from that. Ruby knowing to lay down the roots.
Ooh.
Negated
Nice,
all the checks that were required to try to swim up from that in the last piece. I fully expected someone to die within the water.
Jeez.
Encounter of it.
Dude, Harshnag for sure.
Oh, Harshnag for sure was dead.
Yeah. I had not played that in forever, and I thought, oh, this has been a long time.
It was brilliant. I mean, you saw obviously that something was going to happen with this pedestal, and you were not going to stand for it.
Mm-hmm.
And that made all the difference. You know, once you did it, Cheekios, obviously.
This is good natural. We're building a small forest army.
Yeah, he's gonna follow your lead. I love it. It are pieces of bark that make up the strand that goes around the compass. That's now Valas's North Star of Emery. That's so cool. I love that.
Cool.
It's a lot of good moments. Shout out to Radio for taking that first attack and keeping that energy going right after the big emotional moment. That's like the hardest part. Like, all right, who wants to lead us off? And Radio just set us soaring.
Run it in with 150 points of damage.
Yeah.
147.
Yeah, 147. Yo, yeet.
I'll remember that number. That's my new high number. Of course, Ruby topped that with what she did, but still, I got mine.
Steel one's a hit or a miss sometimes.
It was all big hits tonight.
It was.
I burned 1 million cards, and I still feel like I have cards. You guys played so many cards. We've never played more cards in a battle, and I still feel like we didn't play enough of your cards.
Yeah, I have so many still too.
There were so many, but it was just
Dude, to the community's sake, every time I use my D12 inspiration, they chase me with another one.
Yeah,
I would
that's
literally
true.
look at chat and be like, yo, you got another D12. It's like, all right, cool. We're going to fire that one right back up in there. That's you guys right there. Those D12s. You know what? Captain won't admit it, but I'm pretty sure they saved my life at least twice. And I used 2 of them.
Anybody that has items, we'll get them at the start of next week's session for sure. So what's it? Kiki has an item H,
and Ruby has an item A.
Yeah,
I have a B and an E.
Yeah, anybody that has items, DM them for me so I can search for them before next week's session and have it all ready, because my notes are absolute mess from this.
Oh man.
Getting everything set straight.
I know this was a fighting one, and typically like we have heavy RP moments and then we have heavy fighting, but this one was particularly difficult because it infused both.
Very taxing.
Very.
Can I just say one thing as we wrap things up? I'm really glad Harshnag did not take Histor's out. and is going to continue the journey with us.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he
Like-
wanted to. He wanted to so bad. He went in for the kill, and he was gonna ride whatever down with him. And obviously, there was an encounter, that were set up there. But your friends cared more about saving each other in the end, so it was all negated. It was all negated. Then the only thing you couldn't do was save Emery.
Yeah.
Which is
But you can't
incredibly
save.
frustrating.
Can't save the ones that don't want to be saved. If Emery wanted to, he could have.
No, he gave everything for his friends. I don't believe there was. I think the saving for Emery was done when we popped the bubble.
That would have gone. Yeah, I think you're right.
And he literally used every last essence of his life for his friends, and that was the point. That's what drove Histor to him when he said, "My friends have come for me. Who's going to come for you?" There was no doubt. And just as much as he charged Histor, I think Histor charged him, in the fact that knowing that his friends were behind him, and that's why he did what he did.
I think that's amplified even more that once he lost the Ring of Winter, the Dracolage left him as well.
The Dracolage was so fucking out.
Yeah. Having that ring was a big fucking.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fuck
that
you to
changed everything.
I mean, yeah, because that would have been way bigger hits every time, bigger defenses. I bet
there were
that Dracolage would have stayed.
there were no big ice attacks. Like you didn't.
Yeah.
It took it all away.
It's nice that we had that boon, but whatever.
I was waiting for magic ice to put that fire out or something.
The hardest thing was getting across the freaking map.
Once the hardest thing. Yeah, I mean that's the hardest part of it. Just massive terrain to cover.
Quadruple my movement. That barely would have worked for Kiki, who has 50 walking distance.
Normally you cast Immolation, that's the way it's gonna be. But like,
That was insane.
when he did it, I had a thought in my head. I was like, no, I mean this is like, and when you're sacrificing yourself, it's different. So we made it radiant damage instead of fire, and he just could not kick that radiant damage. It just kept ticking and ticking like a dot, like a damage over time, and just could not shake that, and it wrecked everything.
And the breath of
that was
Bahamut be consumed.
Yeah.
using the hero point to double down to do the second immolation in there. So I mean, instead of 4d6, it was 8d6 every time.
It's a
That's
lot.
a sweet effect.
That's just so many d6s.
But I mean, it was the end of a character's life. It was meant to be that way.
Yeah.
Had a good run.
It
But I
made some
love-
good beer too. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, the beer is going to be
True.
missed in RP a lot.
And all the lemon.
I was planning on Ruby making
won't-
something,
I
and it'll
won't
probably
lament
be
the
very
lemon
terrible.
Put it that way.
We're all gonna have to take our own stab at it.
Oh God, that's gonna be terrible.
Oh, I know. I thought that'd be fun.
And
We
you
need an uplifting moment. All of us making the shittiest drinks we can. It'd be a nice toast.
I knew after you did it, when it was melting in the ground, I was like, we're gonna make this into an item for Valas.
Yeah,
That's gonna be the ultimate sacrifice. When he does it, he's gonna try, because he went down, and a lot of people weren't talking about it. Like, could have been bad news bears. He had the conch. And he exploded himself. You can rule that in a couple of ways as a DM. You can wipe it off the board. You can take everything away. Or are we going to have this amazing moment where it forges this item that is now incorporated with Emery, that he's there now. He's a physical piece of this realm.
It's
And
really quite beautiful.
Had I not burned my max level spell with that conch, I was contemplating just dimension dooring the F out of there.
Wouldn't
but
blame you.
I burned the spell slot that I could have used it in. Once I had it, dude, it was like this is my token of Emery. To hell with the rest of it.
Yeah.
So I did the next best thing.
Just
I
sad
used a
never,
misty step on the back of a platinum dragon.
sad I never got to use that trident.
Oh, the trident! Wait, the trident.
I had a trident to command swimming beasts that I got given by the Velveteen Lion.
Doesn't Ruby have that same one?
I do.
She has a different one. She doesn't have the one I had. I don't know what it does.
No, I
Wait,
have.
I don't have
pretty
that
sure
one.
She commands fish just like you
Yeah,
do.
it's called Trident of Fish Command.
Yeah, you
Same.
didn't take the one I had though.
No, I don't have yours. You're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have matching tridents.
Hey,
Also, did
just
Emery
remember
have the
that.
wooden pickles or does Valas have them?
No, dude, Emery had the wooden pickles in his bag.
No.
Pickles are gone. But here's the fun thing.
Wait, they get combined into the compass as
No.
well.
Okay,
They're
first of all, we all know I have the bigger trident.
Every magical item that he had is forged into that compass.
Hey, Emery, here's your good news. I got your Ring of Featherfall.
Because I know I was thinking about that. When we started falling, I was like, well, my guy with Featherfall's dead, so. So we fell in that ice hole. I was like, yep, that's a bummer.
It's okay. I still have my squirrel suit.
It points true north with a wooden pickle.
Oh, gross.
No, it does
Pick
not.
north.
That's not canon. You're
So when it's
you're
thrusting forward earlier when you said pointing
That's-
south.
Yeah, that's it. It had that inclination, but it's been able to fiend it off. In a cool item that you get to carry both of your characters with.
Dope.
That's cool.
At least I left all of his gold behind the butt painting.
Yeah, has all of his gold back behind there. And now you have to contend with a coalition of a Dracolich, Sansuri, somewhere Yansi Bin, Malakar, and the Ordinary.
Easy. We're done with this campaign in 2 weeks.
Oh, Malachi doesn't team up with anyone.
Start writing the next one. This one's almost over. We're
He
wrapping it
says
up.
62 weeks into this. Get out of here.
I mean, you know, after I perused all the episodes today, it's about time for it to wrap up. I'm seeing the natural end to the arc.
No comment, Your Honor. No comment.
Truly no comment.
No.
Now, there's only one way to tie up this episode, and I think that is with the last bit of Emery's theme. Me and Radio will catch you guys tomorrow at 10 p.m. CDT for another emotionally exhausting, massive battle in Tormund's Quest.
Oh God, no! Why did you remind me that is happening tomorrow?
Yeah, we've
You
had
will not sleep.
back-to-back intense battles as they
This is your
decide.
life now.
Send me in, Coach. I'm ready.
To take it to Cryovane.
God bless us all.
And then on Friday night, we'll dip back into the awesome universe of Neon Regimes with Becca and Mud again. I'm very, very,
ready.
very excited to get to do that.
I'll prepare my vials of
Files.
All right,
love
Gray. I mean, Gry.
And in closing, love each and every one of you in the community. Thank you for coming along for this journey. As always, new platform, new place, new anything. And thank you to my mother, I love you very, very much. That doesn't mean you can't wash hands.
Yeah, that close to getting me tearing up again.